Hi, welcome to my channel. It is time for July favorites already. I know everybody says it. I'm not going to say it. Let's get into the video. I am very excited about July monthly favorites because this portion of the video is sponsored by Sleep and Glow. Sleep and Glow has honestly changed the way I sleep and the way I wake up. This is the Sleep and Glow Omnia pillow, and let me tell you, this is not just another pillow. The Omnia pillow is specifically designed to support your head and neck while reducing pressure on your face, aka fewer wrinkles and puffiness in the morning. I am a side sleeper and I used to wake up with a line on my face. In fact, I have been on camera before with a sleep line on my face that they take hours to go away, sometimes days. It's a real issue for me because I am a hardcore side sleeper. Not only do I sleep on my side, I am like curled up on my side, you know, hands up here, like I am a hardcore side sleeper. Not only that, I used to wake up with a very stiff head and neck. I've mentioned before, not to sound like a broken record, but this might be somebody's first time on, visiting my channel. I am currently undergoing treatment for breast cancer. I take a couple of medications that cause intense joint and muscle pain, like it's intense. I used to wake up in the morning and just have the hardest time getting out of bed. This pillow has reduced any of that, at least from shoulders up, right? I still wake up with pain in my legs and my feet in particular, not anymore in the head and neck. And it is 100% because of this pillow. I even tried going back to my old pillow just to compare to see if it was like, a placebo effect. No, it was not. I woke up in so much pain, and I also had a line on my face, like an imprint on my face. This pillow is made with memory foam that is supportive and breathable, and the shape has also been tested by dermatologists and orthopedists to help prevent sleep wrinkles and morning stiffness. If you need your beauty sleep, this is 100% worth looking into. Another benefit that I have found that is not mentioned in the literature is that it helps me breathe better. Because I am not compressing this side of my face and my face is not all smushed, I breathe deeper, I sleep sounder. I wear an Oura ring that tracks my sleep, so I am able to actually see in real time the benefits of a deeper sleep. Its benefits are quantifiable, in my opinion, with the way that I sleep and live my life. So two things that this does for me. It's got this curve where if you are on your back, it perfectly supports your head and neck so that it's more comfortable to sleep on your back. Sleeping on your back is also beneficial. The structure of this pillow helps keep you on your back comfortably. However, if you're like me and you're going to end up on your side, it's got this cutout, so when you're on your side, your face is not smushed. Like I am pushing this to my face, and you can see, like I'm pressing, there is nothing happening on my face. Zero compression, like zero compression to your face, but it also supports your neck. It has made such a difference for me. After trying this pillow, I was genuinely so excited to work with Sleep and Glow because I feel the benefits. I see the benefits in my skin. It has made a huge difference in not only the way that I look, but also the way that I sleep and the way that I feel. It is the only brand that has clinically proven results. The Sleep and Glow pillow ensures an anatomically correct position during sleep. I have the silk pillowcase on mine, which adds just another layer of hair and skin benefits. Much better for your hair to sleep on silk. I will link this pillow below in the description box. I will also put my discount code in the description box. I would love it if you would check them out. This has truly made a difference in my skin and my sleep quality. I would not be talking about it otherwise. Thank you so much to Sleep and Glow for partnering with me. Now let's get into the rest of my July monthly favorites. I do have a couple of skincare things, which is unusual for me. If something is exceptional, if it's a standout, then I will talk about it. First thing that I want to touch on is this toner by MUTHA, the Amniotic. I know. I mean, I do understand what the brand was going for. I mentioned this in my mature skin products, but I do want to mention it again as a monthly favorite because it truly is. I have used it every single day. I did my bronzer video, like I did a bronzer roundup where I applied 17 different bronzers. And for that, I removed my makeup over and over again and reapplied it. And my skin is under this just raw and irritated on my cheek. So this morning when I woke up and I was doing my skincare, I was kind of afraid to use this, afraid that it might sting because it is an exfoliating toner. It did not sting or burn, much to my surprise. This is a fantastic exfoliating, smoothing toner. It has worked better than any other product in this category that I have tried, and it is also gentle on the skin. It has probiotics, it has AHAs and PHAs. I love this. I wouldn't mention it if I didn't. Another thing that has been a standout to me is the CALECIM Eye Contour Serum. This is so nice. This is an eye lifting cream. I use it just around the orbital bone. I take it up on my eyelid, you know, up here and around. It is the best eye cream I have ever used. I've used a lot that I really like. This one takes the cake. I feel like I can feel a difference in the hydration, in the plumpness, the texture around my skin. I love this stuff. It is expensive, but it, in my opinion, is working very, very well for me. So I did just want to mention it. If I use something and it's like an immediate difference or something that I feel has made a visible difference, I do want to mention it. This is one of those products. Another thing that I have to mention is this super saturated serum by Experiment. This is a brand I had never heard of. They reached out to me, offered to send me some skincare products. This is one of the things that I chose. And it is so nice. It's very, very well priced. And it is just like one of the nicest, purely hydrating serums that I have tried in a long time. Not only is it incredibly hydrating, but it's also smoothing. It's got 30% glycerin. And I think that might be what it is that makes your skin feel so smooth. So that is like an excellent hydrating priming step, or just an extra added layer of hydration that doesn't do anything off-putting. A lot of times if you mix too many things together or you layer too many things, at least me, I will get pilling. Things won't sit quite right. This one I have absolutely no issues with. It does not have a detectable scent. It's helping me with my damaged skin right now, making it feel so much better. It's so soothing. So I did want to mention that. I love that serum. Another thing that I want to mention is the RHODE Glazing Mist. This is so good. I just sprayed some on my face, but RHODE skincare, like Hailey Bieber really knows, well, not Hailey Bieber herself, but the RHODE team really knows what they are doing with skincare. This is a solid product. I mean, all of her skincare products are, but this one is so soothing and hydrating. I'm not typically like a hydrating face mist kind of person, but I wanted the Lemontini collection and this came in the little kit and I'm so happy that I have it. Like I'm using it so much more than I thought I would. I use it almost immediately upon waking up just as a refresher step while I'm like trying to get my bearings and to let my dogs out in the morning and all of that. I use it at the end of the day. I use it after my skincare. I use it before makeup. Like I use that so much more than I thought I would because it doesn't do anything upsetting like a lot of hydrating mists that can ruin your makeup. That one, it works well with everything that I have thrown at it. I really, really enjoy it. And the last skincare product, this is kind of an odd one for me, but I do want to mention it because as we age, our necks are one of the first places that, you know, can really show some aging, especially in this day and age of staring down at devices, right? The tech neck thing. I have had comments on my videos about my neck, which is something that I never really considered. It's just not something that I ever really thought about, but I think it's something that other people notice. And so I wanted to mention this. One thing that I do for my neck is I absolutely bring all of my skincare on my neck and of course sunscreen and all of that. But I also have been using this. This is called the Let's Neck by WOMANESS. This is a serum made specifically for your neck and your décolletage. It's got a really nice little roller ball. It's very cooling. It feels so good. And so I have been using this, just been like doing kind of a, it's also good for like lymphatic drainage, you know, just doing this rollerball motion. So in the mornings when I wake up and the evening before bed, I put this serum on. You twist it here and then squeeze out the serum. So that's how you open it. And then you can see the serum comes out there, the little rolly thing, and then you roll it on and the serum disperses onto your neck or your chest or wherever you're using it. And it just does an excellent job of getting rid of any crepiness. It's an excellent neck serum if you're looking for a neck serum. It's priced really well. I just wanted to mention it because I have really been enjoying this. I do have a discount code for this brand. I'll put my discount code in a link to this down below if you want to check it out. Okay, on to makeup. I have 4 complexion products. So 3 of these are new to me this month, so I use them a lot, just kind of getting my head around them and trying to figure out my thoughts on them. And then one of them is just a tried and true. So we're going to start with the Jones Road Just Enough Tinted Moisturizer. This is something that is just a staple in my routine. It's so easy to use. They have a nice shade range. It's something that you can put on with your fingers in a rush and not worry about. Like, look at that. I don't know if you could tell how quickly and how easily that blended out into a nice, like, streak-free finish. It's just an easy, everyday product. 30 seconds max to put that product on and be out the door. I just think that this is a smash hit from Jones Road, and I have to mention it. I know I've mentioned it like 20 times on my channel, but it just continues to be something that I reach for over and over again because of how easy to use it is and how effortlessly beautiful it looks on the skin. Another thing that I have to mention, just because I used it so much this month, it was something that every time, it is something that I took with me when I traveled and used exclusively. I really wanted to get a good handle on this product so that I could come to you and give you my thoughts, fully formed thoughts. I have an entire video where I talk about this, and I do just want to mention it here because it was a monthly favorite. I love this. I think it is gorgeous on the skin and very versatile and something that you can use as a concealer or a foundation or a skin tint. It's like a one and done product all here. It is wildly expensive for the amount of product that you get. You don't need much, however, to cover your entire face. I mean, if that's what you want to do, you can use this as an all over complexion product. You can use it just as a concealer. You can use it to spot conceal. It's versatile. It's beautiful. It's skin-like. It wears really well. I have no complaints about this except the price. Speaking of price, I can't not talk about this. To skip talking about this product would be disingenuous. It's very expensive. I know, but I bought it. I'm going to use it and I'm going to talk about it. That is the Clé de Peau, the foundation. This foundation is stunning on the skin. It really, truly is. I went back and forth like, do I want this? Do I not? I don't need a foundation. Of course, I don't need a foundation. I just had to know, is this worth the price? What makes this so different to everything else I have in my collection? I'm going to answer that as best I can in this video. So what makes this different to everything else that I have in my collection is the texture and the appearance on the skin. This is a foundation that does not look like foundation. It's like something that you just put on and it looks like your skin is just perfect. It doesn't look like you're wearing a complexion product that is perfecting your skin. It just looks like you have perfect skin. Now, there are a lot of foundations that give a flawless finish that are very, very skin-like. There's something unique about this formula, and I think it's that it's such a thin texture. I would call it more a gel than a cream. It's not super thick, despite the fact that it's like, you can't dump it out. It's not going to pour out. It just makes your skin look like perfect skin and not makeup. I have a lot of complexion products that do not look like makeup, that are very skin-like. This just does something different. It just walks that perfect line of everything that I want in a product. It does not settle into my little lines here on the side of my face. It lasts all day. It blurs the pores, but doesn't look makeup-y. It's a foundation that I bought and kept in the package for like a whole week before I opened it because I was just like, I might just send it back. Like, I don't need it. I've got the Chanel Sublimage. I've got a lot of beautiful luxury foundations. But one day I was just like, you know what? Let's just open it and try it out. You live once. Let's see what it looks like. And when I put it on, I was like, wow, really, really blew me away with how gorgeous it is on the skin. I'm planning to do like a head-to-head video with this and the Chantecaille just to see if there's a difference, and this and the Chanel Sublimage just to kind of show you how those compare. We'll get into that more in that video, but I had to mention it. I'm sorry. I want to talk about the things that are my favorites this month, and that was hands down a favorite. Another foundation that was a favorite, and this was a surprise hit for me, is the Carolina Herrera Nude Couture Foundation. This is such a beautiful formula. I'm so surprised. I never really dabbled in Carolina Herrera cosmetics before, but something about the claims when I saw this triple moisture serum foundation, I was like, that really sounds like something that my mature skin would love. And oh my gosh, is it ever beautiful on the skin. I don't know why I'm like rubbing them on my hand, but it does help to see if anything like accentuates any lines on the back of your hand or whatever. This doesn't. This just sinks into the skin. It sits beautifully on the skin. I have used this with a Clé de Peau side by side, and the results were quite surprising. This is just as beautiful as the Clé de Peau. Where I think the Clé de Peau outshines the Carolina Herrera is that this one can transfer. So emollient and hydrating that, sometimes it can transfer. I don't notice any transfer with a Clé de Peau. However, if you're not touching things or rubbing your face or scratching your face, this wears beautifully. The Clé de Peau, though, I don't notice any transfer with this. Like, there is nothing about this foundation that I can think to complain about except the price, of course. Like, without doubt, the price. Both of these are absolutely beautiful formulas. It's just the Carolina Herrera, I do notice a bit of transfer. That's like the only thing that I can think of to say that would be a negative about this. I think that the packaging is beautiful. It's got quite a limited shade range. There are only 16 shades. Clé de Peau, they only have 15 shades. So that's going to be a negative about both of them. Right? Limited shade range. Neither of those are full coverage. So I do think, and I'm not trying to make excuses for either of them, but I do think there is some flexibility in the shade range due to the coverage level. So I love both of those. I think this is a beautiful foundation, especially for mature skin. I think people with mature skin are going to love this. The formula performs like a luxury foundation. The packaging feels luxurious. Moving on, I have a couple of bronzers. Now, the last several months have been very bronzer heavy months for me because I was working on that bronzer roundup. I wanted to try all of them to kind of have a place where people could come to if they were researching a luxury bronzer because they're so expensive. And it's like, what's the difference in this and this? And so I wanted to do a roundup to kind of give you one place where you could find every luxury powder bronzer. However, in that video, I did include a few that are not luxury just because they were new to me or new to the market. One of them that I'm going to talk about right now is the Makeup by Mario bronzer. This is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Blurring Bronzer. This is such a beautiful bronzer formula. I picked this one over the Anastasia this month. I really like the Anastasia one too. I really do. But I think that the tone of this one is something different. Like I did that whole bronzer roundup where I have swatches on my arm. I just feel like this tone is something that's slightly unique to the bronzer market. It's very light, but it's also very neutral. I mean, it's warm, but it's not orange. It's kind of like a neutral warm, I would say. Neutral leaning warm. It's such a delicate, finely milled, creamy powder. Like it's one of those that when you rub it between your fingers, it almost feels like it melts into a cream. It's a gorgeous formula and it is very blurring and perfecting on the skin. If that video is not up yet, it will be soon and you can see a full application of that on one half of my face with nothing on this side so you can see the difference in how it looks. I have mine in the shade Light. It is a beautiful light bronze color. Another one that I have to mention is the Givenchy Prisme Libre bronzer. Now, I don't know when these are coming to the US. I don't know what the holdup is. Been out for a long time in other countries. It is just a perfect, beautiful, neutral, truly neutral bronzer shade. And I think that that is because it has a mix of, you know, warm tones up here, cool tones down here. When you swirl them all together, it just gives you this beautiful neutral brown. It's not warm. It's not cool. It is like straight down the middle, neutral brown. It is so pretty on the skin. It's a very blurring powder. It's very finely milled. It just smooths over the skin and gives you the most beautiful brown tone. That's kind of hard to find in a bronzer. I find most bronzers are, you know, bronze, like a bronzer should be, or they're peachy, or they're pinky, or they're red, or they're orange. This is like brown, like neutral brown. This powder isn't as creamy feeling it this way as the Makeup by Mario, but it looks very creamy on the skin. It looks just velvety smooth. One of the shades in here has just a hint of a sheen to it, so it looks very skin-like on the face. It doesn't look dry. It's matte, but it doesn't look dry on the face. So this is a smash hit, especially in this shade. This is, again, I'm so sorry. This is shade 001 Mousseline Bronze. I love this. I think that this is a really, really nice product. Now these are all smeared together, so they kind of look a mess, but there's enough differentiation in size of these pans that you can use each of these shades individually, or you could just go on the top, like run your brush over the top, especially this little brush. It's perfect if you just want a warmer look or you just want a cooler look. You could even contour with those, bronze with those. It's a very versatile little compact. You really can separate them if you want to. You could use these as eyeshadows. Like, it's a very versatile product. For blush this month, I still cannot put down the ILIA blushes. These are such an excellent release from ILIA. They're mattifying powder blushes, but each of them has a sheen, so they look very alive on the face. You know, it's not a dry matte. They look very glowy on the face without being shimmery or shiny. It is such a soft glow. That shade, that's Wonder. That one is intense. That one's almost too much for me, but I had to pick it up because it looked unique, and it is. And then this one is just your standard neutral pink. So these are the three shades that I have. I need to get a peach. I don't know why I haven't. I think I wanted to see if I like the formula, and I thought that this one was going to be much warmer than it is. Wonder. This is Wonder, this is Breathless, and this is Closer. They're so nice. It feels like a baked formula. They don't feel incredibly creamy. They feel quite powdery and almost dry on the fingers, but the way that they go on the face is just gorgeous. Beautiful, blurring, but illuminating blush. ILIA really, really did something special with this formula. And outside of that, I think the shades are something different. I'm so tired of seeing the same 6 blush shades over and over and over. You know what I mean. I know you know what I mean. We just get the same blush colors in a different format, repeated. So I like that those are different, and I like that the formula is different. It's something unique. It's not like anything else that I have in my collection. So very, very happy with those ILIA blushes. Another blush that I am surprisingly happy with is the RHODE Pocket Blush. This is the new summer release in the shade Tan Line. I keep wanting to say Tan Lines, but it's Tan Line. Like a very warm mauve. It's kind of hard to explain, and to me, this is again a unique color in my collection. I think she describes it as like a pinky brown. That's a good description, like a warm pinky brown. I love this blush. I love this blush. I have a video where I put this on for the first time and you can see my reaction and how impressed I am with this blush. And I continue to be. Like, not only is the color something unique and special to my collection, it blends out beautifully, it sits beautifully on the skin, and it wears really well. This packaging is not my favorite. I don't like this shade of brown. Wish that it had been white or gray like the rest of the line. I don't know, any shade except this. However, this has the yellow lettering. It's kind of cute. It's fine, whatever. It's just packaging, and the product inside it is fantastic. So I do want to mention that. I don't know if that shade is limited edition. I love it. I love it. It's my favorite. It's the cream blush that I reached for most this month. I have to give a special shout out to my Gucci concealer. This is my favorite concealer. This is one that I got away from in recent months and then picked up again when I needed something reliable. You know, if I'm testing a new foundation or complexion product, this is a concealer that I reach for because I know 100% how it performs with everything that I own. I love this concealer. It is so incredibly reliable, so thin, so skin-like. I'm wearing it today. It just sits so perfectly on top of my mature skin. It doesn't crease. It doesn't do anything that I don't want it to do. You can set it. You cannot set it. I have the shade 21 in. This is my favorite concealer. I can confidently say that. That is my favorite concealer. I have plenty of concealers that I absolutely love, but that one is number one. I have quite a few lip liners to talk about. For some reason, this was like the month of lip liners for me. I'm a lip liner person. Like, if you've seen me without makeup, my lips just, they disappear on my face. I have no visible lip line. Like, my lip line is flesh tone. So I line my lips every single time that I wear makeup. I talked about these before, but I just want to mention them again because I do continue to reach for them over and over and over again. I love the shades. I love the formula. It's not a long wear formula. There's something about how creamy and smooth this lip liner formula is that keeps me coming back to it, even though it doesn't set down. Now, one thing that I will say about these, the biggest negative to me is that if you line your lips with this color and then you go in with a lipstick on top, this will mix with the lipstick. It can change the color of your lipstick because they do not set down. They stay emollient. I would describe them as a very heavily pigmented thick lipstick in a pencil form. And that's how I use them. So they smudge out really easily. You can put it on, smudge it out, and just top it with a gloss. You can top it with a lip color. Just beware, it will alter the color of your lip color because it does not set. Having said that, I still love them. I still reach for them over and over and over. Next lip liners that I want to talk about are the FARA HOMIDI lip liners. I have an entire FARA HOMIDI video where I talk more in detail about these, but these are just fantastic. What makes these so special to me is the shades. The WESTMAN Atelier liners are over here. This is Biscuit, this is Petal, and this is Cuckoo. These last two are the FARA HOMIDI liners. This is the shade Demi, and this is the shade Dew. I love these shades. These two shades work so well together, like one for overlining, one for lining, one if you just want to line and fill in. They're very versatile colors. I love the way that they pair together, but they're also quite beautiful on their own. They go really well with the FARA HOMIDI lipstick, and they work well with plenty of my other lip colors. The shade Demi is like a warm berry. It's so unique to my collection. Most of my lip liners are going to look like these WESTMAN Atelier lip liners. These two are kind of outliers, and that's probably why I like them so much. These are, again, lip liners that do not set down. However, they are not as emollient as the WESTMAN Atelier. These I can put on. I don't notice them mixing with my lip color as much as the WESTMAN Atelier. I love these. I think that they're beautiful, and I can't wait for her to release more shades. I think the packaging is beautiful. I love the color. And then my last, like I said, lip liner heavy month for me. The last one that I have to mention is the Sohi lip liner in Skinny Dip. This color is like my perfect nude shade. I couldn't have created a more perfect nude for me if I tried. This is everything that I want in a nude lipstick. It's got beige, it's got brown, it's got pink, it's got mauve. It's got everything that I want in a nude without being too warm. Sohi lip liner formula is so good. It really is. It doesn't set down, as you can see. None of these do, but the Sohi, I feel, wears better than the others. None of those formulas fully set down. I love them though. I really, really do. I find the Sohi to be very long wearing. I've got a few lipsticks and lip products to talk about, and then we are done. The first thing that I want to start with is this RHODE lip balm. This is Lemontini. I love everything about this. First of all, the smell. It smells like limoncello to me. It's lemon, but it has like a hint of sweetness to it. It's limited edition, which makes me super bummed. This is my favorite RHODE lip balm scent and color that she's ever done. It has just a slight gold tint to it, and it's got a little bit of sheen. It looks absolutely beautiful on the lips. It's comfortable, it's nourishing, it's everything I want in a lip balm, and it's limited edition. And I'm like, do I stock up on it? I don't know, because it's not the exact kind of thing that you want to leave sitting around. I might buy a couple of backups of this. Let's put it on the lips. Why not? Can you see the sheen? It's beautiful. I had to mention it. If you have not picked up this scent or this shade, I think you should. It's limited edition. I'm not trying to create any sense that she doesn't need me marketing her brand. That's 100% for sure. But if you want my opinion, I think that that's a good one. Okay, so lipsticks. I have to talk about these lipsticks because I have just loved them so much this month. The first one that I'm going to talk about is Lisa Eldridge Toasted. This is so pretty. This is like that perfect 90s brown. It's just like a perfect neutral brown. It's sheer, so it's not too much. It's comfortable. It's just got like the right amount of sheerness that it works so well on my lip color. It doesn't look like orange lips on me, and it's not so cool that it makes me look unhealthy. It is the perfect brown, the perfect brown. I am so happy with this shade. I have always wanted that 90s brown, but I've never found one that looks good on me. They're always too cool, too warm, or too deep. And that one is just like perfect. It's light enough. It's neutral enough. It's everything that I want in a brown lipstick. That is like my perfect brown lipstick. This combined with Skinny Dip is like a gorgeous lip combo. I love it so much. Okay, I have to talk about two Chanel lipsticks because I've just worn them so much this month. One of them is Sunkiss. This I mentioned in my Mature Skin must-haves. This is like what I call a wake me up color. It's the kind of color that I put on and it wakes up my entire face. It wakes up my entire complexion. I love the way that it looks, and I haven't been able to stop using that one. I don't think these are limited edition. They came out with a golden hour collection, but they're still available everywhere. So I think it's just like it was released with golden hour, but it's not limited. I hope, because I really do like that. I like the formula a lot. I like the color a lot. Everything about it I like. And then surprisingly, one that I picked up and was super disappointed in, not super, but I was disappointed in this when these released. That is the shade Sun Bliss. When this collection released and I got this one, I was just like, what am I going to do with that? Like, what's even the point? What is even the point? However, I love it now. The point of it is it's a beautiful standalone glossy looking lip color without the heaviness of a gloss, or it's an excellent warm shimmery topper. It's just this sheer warm leaning with some gold reflex. I have it on today under Lemontini. It is my only lip color outside of the gloss that I just put on. It's something that I have really come to and appreciate and find very useful in my collection. I use it a lot. I use it as a topper, I use it as an adjuster, and I use it alone as a nude lip, and I find it to be absolutely beautiful on its own. Just wanted to mention that. I know that's been out forever. That's old news, but I really do like those lip shades. I've been reaching for them nonstop this summer. And then the last lip product that I want to mention is the Sohi Ceramide Lip Silk in the shade Just Right. This is something that the brand reached out and sent to me along with the lip liner in Skinny Dip. It is like a beautiful peachy nude. It's got some pink to it. It's got some brown. It's got some peach. It's just the kind of lip color that I can put on, and it's like, oh, that's perfect. It goes with anything. It goes with any eye look. It is a warm color, but it's very sheer. These ceramide lip silks are so comfortable. It's such like a delicate formula. So here it is not built up. So you can see how sheer it is compared to this. This I built it up so that you can see the color. But it's just a very easy, wearable, throw on, run out the door lipstick formula. I love it. I love the formula of Sohi lipsticks. I feel they're very comfortable. They do have ceramides in them, hence the name ceramide lip silk. So they're very comfortable and very nourishing on the lips, very good for your lips. Okay, so that is it. We have made it through another month. I have to say that when I first started my channel and filmed my very first monthly favorites video, I was so excited because those were always and are always continue to be my favorite videos to watch on YouTube. I love filming them because it's kind of like a roundup of what you actually reach for. I try so many things in a month, but what am I actually using? What am I actually grabbing for and putting on a daily basis? I love to film these types of videos. And I once again want to thank Sleep and Glow so much for partnering with me on this video. I truly believe in that pillow. I would not partner with somebody if I didn't fully believe in the product. That pillow has made such a difference in my sleep. Thank you once again for watching this video. I want you to know how much it means to me that you spend time with me, that you watch me, that you comment, that you like, that you're here at all. I appreciate you. I truly do. I will see you soon in another video. And until then, please take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.